probably get a lot of answers to that question that are related to like the growth of the game, and my answer is not going to be is not going to be so altruistic. It is altruistic. Like I personally believe it would be for the dramatic benefit of the sport. I'm not smart enough, and I'm not anywhere near close to the top enough to have any understanding of how to fix our like participation problem, or people going to pickleball or anything like that. But just based on my little corner of the sports and my little corner of media in our sports and my little corner of like instructional like methodology, I feel like if I could snap my fingers and change one thing about the game, it would be the universal acceptance and even excitement of video being involved with the amateur game of tennis. There, for whatever reason, I really can't explain it. You guys have probably, you're tennis pros, so you've probably been around golf at least a little bit. Video was adopted in the game of golf as far as being a training aid, a teaching aid, a learning aid, like 20 years ago. And it blows my mind that my students still get looked at sideways for setting up their phone on a tripod to record themselves so that they can find out what the hell they're actually doing on the court. And because there's so much resistance and friction, and I don't know if it's like an ego thing or like I mean, part of it is like, oh, are you better like than us, you know, kind of thing. There's so much, and even and coaches, like same thing. Uh, we could talk about this for like 2-3 hours easily. It blows my mind that video is not a normal part of a tennis lesson. And it blows my mind that video is not a normal part of playing tennis for tennis players. There's only upside in finding out like what is actually happening out there on the courts. The revelations that are available by being able to have a third party perspective, besides your coach saying like, no, you didn't follow through, it's a whole other layer and level of understanding and insight when you actually see yourself move. And as a coach, it's a whole other layer of insight and understanding when you see your student in 200 frames a second and you realize that, oh, that weird jerky thing they're doing with their arm isn't happening until after they've actually hit the ball. So this has nothing to do with like their follow through. There's like something going on there that doesn't make sense. And the ability to explain that and actually target the right elements at the right times is severely limited when coaches don't even know what's happening on the other side of the courts. So if I was king of tennis, I would snap my fingers and I would make video normal for the entire game on the instructional side, on the player side, and it would open the eyes. There's like so much condescension, and like I keep losing to like worse players. There's like game style like shaming around like pushers, and like people think they're so much better than they are, and they just have this like layer of this like separation between themselves and reality that makes it so hard for coaches to communicate with students. It makes it so hard for students to receive messages from coaches. And if we could just wipe all that out and just all be on the same page, I feel like the game would be more accessible, it'd be more friendly. People would be less judgmental. They'd be more accepting of other levels and other playing styles, and lessons would be more valuable. Students would learn faster. Why are we not doing this?